Hi, I'm Bryce Thatcher, founder of UltrAspire. I'm really excited to introduce you to the Zygos 6. Yes, this is the 6th version of the Zygos. This pack is one of our best-selling packs in our whole product line, and you can see why here in a second. Well, first of all, new for the Zygos 6 this year is it comes standard with 2 800 ml soft flasks. And yes, that's right, 800. That's a lot of water that you can carry up front. So those come in the symmetrical bottle pockets in the front. Now, one thing that you'll notice when you look at this is I kind of stepped backwards when I designed this pack, and I wanted to change anything necessary to be able to handle the weight associated with a pack that can carry so much. So 800 ml soft flask, we didn't want those bottles shifting around like you see with all of our competitor packs when they're running. So one thing we did is we created this and engineered a special mesh. Not only has larger holes in it, so it's really breathable, and it's a noticeable difference in breathability, but this mesh has a two-way stretch. So it stretches sideways like this, so that it allows you to stretch and get your bottles in or out or whatever other gear you're carrying in and out, but it does not stretch up and down. So when you're running, you're not getting the movement of the bottles in your gear moving up and down. We did that on purpose. Symmetrical pockets here. You'll also notice that it still has our MaxO2 Form. We've engineered it in such a way though that it's easier to adjust up and down. With engineered daisy chain up the side, you simply unhook, move the hook down, move the hook up, so that you can really get a custom fit. MaxO2 Form allows you to double pull to adjust this nice and tight. We wanted a symmetrical front too, so that you didn't have to choose left or right. It's more intuitive this way. We wanted also everything at your fingertips, so you can see bottle pockets here. We've got a zippered pocket here with a safety whistle at the top. You know, some of those races now are requiring safety whistles, and this one's made to go along, and you may need a safety whistle. It's also got an open pocket here. This is perfect for gels. Also, what I use it for is my Garmin InReach, or it'll also work with a spot as well too, so that's right on top of your shoulder straps and allows you to have access to those GPS coordinates when you need to. Now, stacked pockets here, and these stacked pockets are awesome in that you've got just gear in here. You can even put smaller. I'm going to throw this 800 in here just to show you, but it's more illustrative. If you had a 500, it's going to go in there perfectly, so you can put 800s here, 500s here. You can also put our hybrid bottle in there as well too. When I say stacked though, it's open here, but it's zippered here. So you can throw a cell phone in here, you can throw other things in here as well too. For me, I'll put gels and things that I want to keep them separate and on the go. Again, we've made the stretch so that it goes the correct way. Now, we made also the side pockets symmetrical as well too. So what I show you here on the right is going to be the same. You can see here how you can easily get into the side pockets, and it goes all the way to the back of the pack. So you've got a lot of capacity here. You can throw extra bottles in here, you can throw your lumen, you can throw a jacket, you can throw a shirt, gloves, things like that, and it's going to be accessible on the go. So in theory, you've got these 2 pockets, that's 2, these 2 pockets, that's 4, these 4 pockets, it's 8, and these 2 pockets, that's 10 pockets that are all accessible on the go. Now, I'm going to show you the back of the pack, and another thing that you'll notice instantly is I'm wearing this steel blue color. I love this color. We've had a lot of requests for packs that aren't black. Now the reality is we sell a lot of black packs because black goes with everything. But for those of you that are really conscientious of heat, we wanted a color that didn't pick up as much heat, so hence steel blue. So you can see the steel blue color that I'm wearing. This is the black version. All the same features, but it's the black version. Now, one thing that I've done to the outside on the upgrade of the 6.0 versus the 5.0 is I made the pocket itself out of a water-resistant fabric, so that when you put the contents in here, your down poofy coat and things like that you don't want to get wet, it's completely enclosed in this outer pocket here. Still got this quick stash pocket here, which is amazing. Another one of the upgrades in the 6.0 version is I put a special quick release buckle on this, so that if you want to tie something to the outside, some people have actually used this to even go overnight in. They can throw a foam pad on or whatever. You got Z-pull attachments on the bottom, or jacket attachment on the bottom as well too. You've got one major compartment here, huge quick stash pocket. Now, For those of you that love Z-poles and you want a pole quiver, this is also compatible with our pole quiver, which is a new accessory for us this year. Can go on the side here, can go diagonal here, can go on the side here or diagonal here. Sometimes people will even throw it in like this and then hook it on here. So if you wanted to carry it that way as well. So there's a lot of ways you can carry the pole quiver on the new Zygos 6. It's also included an insulated reservoir compartment. For me, I like Softflasks, but I also like reservoirs. And I like my water cold. And so there's a full-on insulated reservoir in here, accessible from the back panel, that allows you to get your water, keep it nice and insulated. For me, it's 4 hours of cold water when I'm out doing crazy adventures. So this is really the ultimate long distance pack. Those people who are doing these longer races now, the longer 100-mile mountain races or the Cocodona 250 or races like that, this pack works phenomenal for those. And one thing that you'll really notice about the Zygos 6 versus all of our competitors, remember, it has ErgoFit. ErgoFit means that we cut the shoulder straps so that they're out of way of your arm swing. It's also, we put slope on the shoulder straps so that it's not rubbing on your shoulders. One thing that you'll notice when you're carrying a lot of weight, those Cocodona runners, some of them started with 6 liters of water, and that's insane. But with that, carrying a lot of weight, you'll really notice the performance difference when you're wearing the Zygos from UltrAspire versus everybody else because of the ErgoFit, because we shape everything so perfectly for the body that it's going to just rest on your body. Yeah, you're carrying a lot of weight, but you want that weight to be as comfortable as possible. So the Zygos 6 is the really long distance, extreme runner pack where you're going to carry a lot of weight and you want it to be uber comfortable. And now with all the new upgrades and materials and things like that, it's even more high performance than before. The new Zygos 6 from UltrAspire is an incredible pack.